Car 4, just hit the fastest lap. 29.4399. Car 83, just hit the fastest lap. 29.211, 29.974. That was your fastest lap of the session. Car looks fine, no damage to report. That was your fastest lap of the session. That was your fastest lap of the session. Pitboxing 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. That's it, go. set the fastest lap. 29.08.
Oh, I wonder how many people are registered. I don't even... Okay, well, for the most part, we got some pretty good fields. A couple high iffy ones down here, but Mm, mm, mm. Mm.
Green flag, green flag. Here comes your first time lap.
Oh, didn't want to turn.
One more lap. 29, 4, 7, 0, 2. Four on. It's chicken flag.
Not the greatest, but it'll do. The stuttering going on. Man, I wish I could get a smoother. Hmm. 4th. Not bad. Starting on the outside. Don't like that, but... what we can do.
Okay, bud, green flag, next time by. Line up on the outside.
We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race.
Pit road is closed.
The estimated SOF is
2,726.
It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp. You have 2 additional sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run. Waiting on the final car to grid.
I do have a massive car. Oh man, there's 2 11 cars and 2 1 cars. This is gonna be fucking brilliant. I know. I'm the real. No, I'm the real 11.
Get ready, go green. Pace cars in. Green, green, green. Stay high. Stay high.
Turn 1 is such a bitch.
Might be like that. That's what we got.
Thank you, 0. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
let anybody go. Every time I do that, fucking 5 people try to get by.
This is genuine impressive that I've ran like 4 8-fix races and this is the first auction I've actually done.
Try to let one person buy it. Everybody tries to
Fine,
fucking
no damage
damage out
report.
of there.
Catch star 3, car.
Yeah.
The road is now open.
Well, it was, but you had to be stupid and anything on the outside. There's no way you're going to get me to that position, I promise you that.
A little slick in 1 and 2. Really slick.
Raise your hand if you don't have a beer in your hand right now.
The road is closed.
I would offer you one, but you're repping a Busch Light car. So are you okay with a Land Shark from Margaritaville, or...?
No.
Well, you're shit out of luck then. No beer for you.
Yeah, you're being right, that's funny. Without consent. What do you think's better, my massive cock or deviled eggs?
Yes.
Like classic Lantern. I want to know who's lying to you. He's probably talking about his cock face in classic Lantern. Maybe that's what he means by big cock. I also have a pretty big cock myself. I'm still out there, dude. Trying to max it out to Town 14. I feel like by the time I get it maxed out to the recent Town Hall, it'll be like 10 years from now.
Green flag, next time by. Line up on the
Aren't they
inside.
on like
Catch star
16 or
10,
some
car.
shit?
I think 17.
Fucking A, dude. I'm too drunk to have my reality flowing right now. Hey man, I worked 6 days straight and I finally have the time to actually sit down and fucking raise the happens.
I only work 5 days from 6:30 till 11 at night. And then I get on every next week's schedule.
Good, don't become a bartender.
No worries, I'm a decent good.
Get ready here, get ready.
Yeah, I get tired of reading alcohol.
Make cars in.
Alright. Lots of
Green flag, green flag. Get up, easy. Outside, 14, 4, 3, 5, stay low. Outside. Stay low. Stay low. Outside. Stay low. Inside. Stay out. 7, 0, 3, clear the bottom.
Gotta find a rhythm here.
29.16. No damage to report.
There's the bottom. Yeah, I'm putting up the radio set with myself. Alright, you can quit drinking. Thanks. Get the fuck out.
Fuck am I doing? I need to be better in 1 and 2. Just fucking...
Stop wall riders, come on.
Hey, I can't take any for this. 1, 4, 2, 1, 3. Stay low. Push the top. One, fully, one, half, two.
It's not fair for the whole field. We were choosing the game and giving themselves pretty good time.
Dude, when you're whining on the second day of Darlington, on something that's been in the game for the last 7 years.
It's something we're not allowed to do.
That's not true. If I was actually wall riding, you can't do it in qualifying, but there's contact that was the last time. That's what it used to be. You can do it in race, though.
You can't do it in the race.
You definitely can. Go find the code of contact. That's right.
I thought it was
It's if you like broadcast things, it's different than bumping. And then you have to prove outstanding advantage.
I was doing 2 points, so that's not good. But when you don't have it, your 2 points count.
Stay low. White flag, that's the right of the right. Stay low. Push the top. 31, 44, 75.
Yeah, it's literally no difference, though.
So you just magically the 2 points back in the whole field.
Alright, so watch my last time, so on my fastest on
Yeah, I literally sat here and watched you bounce it off the wall.
4 on. It's checkered flag. And we'll get them next time.
Okay, buddy.
Good battle, 13. Kept it clean. That was fun, man.
You want to hear something funny, 12?
Yeah, let's hear it.
The reason why I hit you the one time I didn't turn the one is because I had a massive fart, bro. It was so exceptional. I thought I was gonna shit my pants. So that's why I hit you entering one, bro.
Well, I'm glad you didn't shit your pants, man. Other than that, it was good racing, man. Good racing.
Hey Charles, what is lap 37? It's magically 3 tenths faster. And oh look,
That was fun, bro. Appreciate it, Kyle.
3 and 4, you bounced it off the wall. That's crazy.
I was faster, but man, it's hard to make that pass clean.
My last I had a 30. That's it.
Oh look, a third time in lap 38. You said first, but I see it third. Did I keep looking? I find a fourth here.
It's literally funny you're saying that. My lap 35 is a 32.88, and then the lap 34 is a 33.34. What you're saying is I'm gaining 0.4 tenths. 0.04 tenths, sorry. 1,000.
So, look what you do on lap 36, and then look what you do on lap 37. Four-tenths difference in lap time.
That's the one lap. That's the one irregular lap out of all these times I hit the wall. You realize that? I'm looking at my entire lap time. So whatever, dude. One lap. Jesus. Top off.
Oh, but on lap 38, you do it again. On lap 39, you do it again.
Yeah, 3 tenths slower on lap 38. It's really gaining me an advantage, dude. Every time it's gaining me an advantage. For sure.
Well, when we're running 30.7s and you're running 30.3s because you're bouncing off the wall, yeah, it's an advantage.
I was quicker without the wall than you. You're just mad that somebody literally did it twice and gained on you.
Well, of course you're going to gain on me. You're bouncing your car off a wall.
Okay.
So what are you trying to point out there?
You find 3 instances, 4 instances, whatever it is, 4 laps where that happened. And you're going to whine. And that's not going to change the fact that I was faster than you. I wasn't hitting the wall anyways. I was still running on lap 45, 35.76, or 37. So, and even without the wall, lap 50, 36.87. You're just yapping, dude.
So I started from the back and beat you by a second. You quality third. So I don't know if we want to talk about, pace.
Yeah, that's good. Without the wall at the end. With the wall, I was way too quick. Yeah, 3 tenths is too much. I didn't even know that lap was that quick, regardless. The only reason I got behind is because I gave the position back to the 5 because I accidentally hit the wall. I wasn't going to race like a dick. I mean, obviously you should know that. I said it on the radio. I gave it back to him. I wasn't going to take that. And then that's why you got around.
I mean, what are you saying? You're not even arguing that. What?
Because the only reason you were in front of me the second I lost from dealing with the 5 that let you by and I had to gain back, it doesn't really equate. I would have won if I stayed in front and had not been nice to the 5. You wouldn't have caught me.
So, I don't care where we finish. I don't care if I finish dead freaking last, alright? I really don't care. I just pointed out your gaining time because you were bouncing off the wall, which is unfair today.
Tyler, what were your tires at after that? Why don't we compare tires?
What the hell does tires have to do with bouncing off the wall?
Well, for one, that'll show you that I'd be quicker without any wall. Even though I was quicker without any wall, it would just prove it furthermore on why I'd be quicker than you, since you're just whining.
You literally bounced it off the wall and it's quicker. What are you saying?
You found 3 laps. Regardless, what were your tires?
So first you said you did it 1 lap, and then I found 2 more. Now it's 3.
I never said I did it 1 lap. I said I did it twice after the 2 minutes.
I mean, you're pointless in arguing because you are just dumb. Dumb.
Alright, enjoy the band. For one, since you're just yapping. 2, I don't know how I'm dumb when I literally said, after the 2, I only did it 2 more times. But, you're incompetent and can't listen to what I'm saying and actually analyze it.
Oh, hold up, I found a 4th. So you didn't do it 3 times, you did it 4. I could probably find a 5th.
mean, maybe. But I literally have 40 or 50 laps clean, so... Or actually 37, and 3 of those laps are contact with the 5 and the 8.
I don't know, it's pretty crazy how when I called you out, you started gapping me.
You didn't gap me at all. What are you talking about? I hit the wall bad at a 1 and 2 because I took a bad line and I lost like 3 tenths. At the end, that thing doesn't matter, I gained it right back.
I don't know, lap 41, you're pretty close to me. Then all of a sudden, you get a little further and further away. It's almost like hitting the wall is faster, huh?
Oh, no doubt you got away. I had to pass the 6 and I didn't pass them clean as you. So I actually waited a corner to not pass them again like an asshole, and 1 and 2.
You got every excuse under the sun, huh? Every excuse.
Well, there's a reason for everything. I'm sorry that you don't think. I know that's hard to do. So go to sleep, buddy. I know it's time. It's way past your bedtime.
Did you think of this one? I had to pass the 6 car too, or no? Did you not think of that?
No, are you brainless? Or did you not hear me? I said, you passed the 6 way cleaner than I did. I waited on this straightaway on 1 and 2, because I'm not going to pass them 1 and 2, because that just causes wrecks. And I waited till 3 and 4. That's why I lost. Why don't you just watch? How slow are you, bro?
Oh, I see it now. You waited so you can hit the wall on 3 and 4. I see it. It's not much slower. That's why you waited till 3 and 4 so you could bounce it off the wall. I see.
Again, you're incompetent. Lap 43. I gain off that wall, yes. Into 182, I back off 3 tenths. So, no advantage. I did nothing off whatever advantage you're trying to claim I got in the wall. And then with not hitting the wall in 3 and 4, I passed it cleanly and did hit the wall.
Once the car got down the track, it's definitely an advantage, right?
How many times do I gotta tell you? Any advantage that I gained from that got given back. So you saying I'm doing it on purpose, it's just further proving you have no thought process. You cannot put this...
So you're agreeing that it gave you an advantage. All right, that's all I was looking for.
No, I said any advantage it did give me that you're saying it gave me, which it didn't. It's just because you're saying that. I'm saying no matter what, whether you think it did or not, your opinion, I gave it all back 1 and 2 by letting out of the throttle early. See, this is what I mean. You're just, buddy, did you graduate?
So it started with you saying you bounced the car off the wall once, and then it went...
No, I never said it was once. This is how slow you are.
About 6 times you bounced the car off the wall.
Holy crap. Bro, you said I'm impossible to argue with because I'm dumb? But dude, you have no competence. You have not put together anything I've said or retained anything I said. You're just pulling shit out of your ass.
Because they're just pointless excuses of why you bounce.